Hello, hello. Hello. According to my clock, it's like 1 minute early. Is it bad if we start 1 minute early? Nah, it's probably okay. Hello. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. I've been stretching out. Okay. Oh, I'm stretching my arms down like a cat. Hi, good morning. How you guys doing? Hello. Hello. Early bird gets the bugs. I get to see bugs? Really? Yeah. Well, I have been seeing quite a few bugs because they've all started coming in my house to get away from the cold. Yeah, I need my spiders to put in more work catching the bugs. Come on, spiders, come on. I share my room with spiders because they catch the bugs, but they don't always catch the bugs. Sometimes the bugs just get in the house. Ah, man. They like to come in through the window that has my AC unit in it. Which is neither of those windows. Also, somehow the water doesn't magically come in through my AC unit. Every time I talk about my AC unit, I always think about that. I was like, wait a minute. but the bugs like to come in through that window. But that's also the window where all the spiders are, so that's okay. Yeah, I remember there was this one time, one of the early times I was using my VR headset, and I almost walked straight into the spider window. Yeah. Hi, Rebbi. Hi, good morning. Are you guys ready for Monday? Are you guys ready for the new week? Yeah. Is it like Halloween? Like, is it at the end of this week or is it? No, it's at the end of next week. Yeah, next week. Not this week. End of next week. Ooh. I noticed a ton of spider webs on trees outside my house earlier. I saw all the fallen leaves shimmering. Ooh, that sounds really pretty. Yeah, I don't mind spiders, you know. But I'd rather have a spider on me than like some other bugs. Like if I were to have one on me, I don't know. I just suddenly remembered that yellow jacket that I was talking about on Twitter the other day. And also on stream, I mentioned it during the debut watch along for Catabasis. The last time I went on a walk, I felt something hit my leg. And when I looked, it was a yellow jacket. And I was just like, ah! I'm like, I don't want to hurt you, but I also don't want you to hurt me. Please don't sting me. At least the spiders haven't moved into the headset. You know, you're right. Yeah, I honestly feel like maybe they would, but they haven't. Let's take a look at the spiders. Yep, they're over there. Last time I saw, there were 2 beetles trying to come in. I don't know if they caught them. I don't know if they did. Soon it'll be daylight savings time in America. You know, it feels like it already is. It gets cold. Not cold. Wait, not cold. I mean, it does get cold at that time, but I meant to say dark. It gets dark earlier now. I swear, like, well, I came out of the movie around like late 6 p.m. 6 to 7. Is that when the sun? Is that early? Or is that when the sun normally goes down? I don't know. I don't know. Wasps are some of the only bugs I'm truly scared of. Yeah, I've seen some people who advocate for wasps and they say like not all species are like super aggro. Some of them you can just let them walk on you and it's whatever, you know. But I don't know what the temperament of a yellow jacket is. They seem to like me. I had 2 separate yellow jackets check me out on my walk the other day. It was the one that landed on me, and then a few minutes later there was a second one. It didn't land on me, but it was like trying to check me out. I ran away from it. I was like, ah, and I ran away. Yeah, I don't know why they like me so much. I don't know. Also, my desk, I need to clean my desk. I have another piece of equipment on my desk because I finally got the software for my 2DS XL set up on my computer. I know, I got this thing like months ago and I've not used it. But I finally got the software for it set up. So I have the 2DS just sitting here, you know. ASMR tapping. It's right here. But now I have nowhere on my desk to put it. I swear, my desk is a mess. I don't know how to organize my desk better. Every time I use my drawing tablet, I have to move my keyboard. And the spot where I like to move it to is also the spot where I usually put, I'm just gonna set it on my piano, I guess. My piano's become a shelf. It's not even a musical instrument anymore. It's become a shelf. I need to move everything off my piano so I can actually play it. Meh. Okay, so I keep losing track. It's like kind of dark in here. The sun's not fully up yet. I mean, it's getting there, but it's not fully up yet. Yeah. We've had some 40-degree mornings already. Really? Yeah, it's getting colder. Getting colder. Madam President, a second yellow jacket has found the Rebbi. No! I'm scary. Sounds like every ADHD room ever. Yeah, my room is not clean. Well, I don't know. I feel like my desk isn't terrible with the stuff that I have set up. I've got my interface here. I've got my capture card sitting on top of the interface. So the capture card, I'm trying to rearrange something on my desk. There we go. The capture card is like not taking up any extra space. But it's sitting on top of my interface. And then I have my stream deck, which also isn't really taking up a lot of space. It's just kind of here. But I got wires that take up a lot of space and stuff, you know?
You could say the piano is instrumental in holding your belongings.
I guess you're not wrong about that, Snubbo. Device setup. Let's finish setting up your device. It is set up! It's because I like moved my devices 1 inch to the left and now you're like, oh, a new device. Stop it! Stop it, computer! Stop! Holy, early stream. Yeah! Well, my thumbnail making streams are always at this time. Always a bit earlier. I don't know why I make them earlier. Why is it that the thumbnail making streams are always earlier? Why is that? I don't know. I feel like I had a reason for doing it that way and then I just kept doing it. I don't know. I think you used to double up Mondays a lot. Did I? You know, that might be it. That might be true. That might be what the reason is. Also, Snuffy, did I say thank you for the tippy? Thank you for the tippy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I have 2 anime figures from Vanilla World Games that I like a lot. So I keep my desk clean for them. Yeah, I should keep my desk cleaner, yeah. But I feel like I don't have like a ton of stuff. I have some candy on my desk that I could probably get rid of. I have some dinosaur figurines on my desk. But they're like off in the corner. They're not getting in the way of anything. I used to keep my amiibos on the desk. They are no longer on the desk. They have not been. I got a dedicated shelf for them. The only one that's on the desk is the Guardian amiibo because it's bigger. And the shelf is pretty narrow. So it doesn't quite fit on the desk. But it's also like off to the side. It's not really in the way. So it's mostly just that my equipment takes up a lot of space. Maybe I can move my monitor back some and then move my interface and stuff. I don't know. The amiibos were evicted. Well, they were taking up too much space. And my amiibo collection, honestly, I don't even have all of them, like, out. Like, I've gotten some amiibos from Throne, like, forever ago that I'm pretty sure I never took out of the package. I still have to get them out. Well, there's this one, though, that I almost wonder if I should not take it out of the packaging because they sent me a Japanese version. And now I'm just like, ooh, look, a Japanese version. I almost, it's like the collector in me that's like, should I leave it in the packaging? A true collector right there. Yeah, no more tuning creeping on the hand cam. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since we've had that. See, now I'm at an angle because of the way my phone... One thing I would love to do with my setup is find a better spot for my phone so I don't lose tracking so much. Because I think I lose tracking more than other VTubers do because my phone is like if I'm looking straight at my computer right now, my phone is over here. I have to angle it. It's not pointed directly at my face. I have it like off to the side and then I have to angle it like past me. So I'm kind of in the camera's peripheral vision, and that's why if I turn this way, like a lot of the time I lose tracking when I turn this way, because I'm turning away from my phone, and I'm already in my phone's peripheral vision. So my phone is like, where'd you go? I would love to have a better setup, but I swear, it'll block the screen if I put it in front of me. I remember I once saw, I think it was Lazarly's setup. Like a long time ago. I think before she was Lazarly, actually. I saw a photo of her setup. And she has a dual monitor setup like me, but instead of having a computer screen in front of her directly, she had like one to the left, one to the right, and had the phone directly in front. So she kind of had to like look off to the side to look at the computer. I think I'd get tired of that though. I think I would get tired of that. That's a much more efficient setup for your phone not losing tracking. But I think personally it would bother me. I didn't know you could do it like that. Oh yeah, that's how I've done it for a long time. But I have to be picky about like exactly how it's positioned and stuff. Yeah. The more head-on it's looking at you, the better it is. So, yeah. Sometimes I just try to like slide my OBS and my chat window over to the left as much as I can, and then I can kind of move my phone over a bit more to the right. Now it's a little bit more, like it's like 1 inch better looking at me. Yeah. The way you said they were no longer on the desk made it sound like they did something wrong and lost the privilege. There's just a lot of them. There's just a lot of them, you know? I remember last time I moved my monitor back, it fell off the back of my desk, hit the wall heater, and got launched forward to the end of my keyboard, cracked. What? Maybe be careful not to do that. I definitely have a couple inches though where I could push my monitor back. Well, I could as far as space on my desk, but my desk also has like a hole in it. Like meant to be there, like 4 cords to go through. Like right next to the monitor. So it's like between the legs of the monitor. So if I push my monitor back, it'll start pushing on those cords, and that might not be good. I don't know if I could push it back in that sense because of those cords there. I don't know. I think I just need a better desk. My desk is like this super old, heavy, antique desk that I got from somebody secondhand after moving here. And it's a nice desk, but it is not very streamer friendly. like the edge, like this part of the desk. What do you call it? What do you call the top of the desk? The desktop, probably. You know, I used to have a mic arm that I tried to like hook it up to the desk, and the desktop is so thick that it was too thick for me to put the mic arm on it. It was too thick. I had to put the mic arm precariously on the edge of the sliding, like, keyboard part. You know? Get some fishing line and hang your phone above your computer screen for your tracking. You know, I think I did once see, like, a long time ago, a setup kind of like that, where someone had it so that, like, the phone was, like, up in the air. That would still be in front of my computer, though. I don't know. If my monitor wasn't so tall, maybe I could have something on the back of it, so like the camera just peers over the top. But it's too tall, it wouldn't see me. Yeah, desktop too dummy thing for mic on. It honestly is. This is not a streamer-friendly desk. Not really. Like the mic arm I use now is like one that just sits on my desk. It's like small. It sits here. It sits next to my keyboard. It works a lot better. But if I wanted one of those actual like posable ones where you can like bring the mic up to your mouth and stuff, you know, some mics work really well. Like they work a lot better if they're right up next to your lips. Well, that kind of mic arm just does not work with my desk. And I also I think if I ever end up moving, which is the goal, I would like to in the next couple of years. I'd like to this coming year if I can. Maybe I'll see. But if that happens, I will definitely be getting a new desk because this thing is so heavy. I had to get 2 dudes to help me carry it up the stairs because there was no way in heck I was going to get it up the stairs. Like these 2 guys struggled to get it up there. If 2 big guys are struggling to get it up there, then 1 small girl has no chance in heck of getting it up the stairs. So we kind of just all agreed, like, yep, this desk is never coming back down. Yeah, I feel bad. It's such a nice, like, antique desk. It's got, like, real hard wood on the top. You know, it's got some wear and tear from age. But it's a nice desk. But also just, like, it's not streamer friendly. Just kick it up the stairs, Rebbi. It'll fall on me! Yeah. My arms are not strong enough. Although, I guess that's maybe why you said kicking. I don't know. As a guy with a pickup truck, that sounds like a familiar situation. Yeah, it was one of those situations. I remember seeing someone with a stand on the top of the monitor slot their phone and to use as a webcam specifically. Yeah, something like that would maybe be helpful, but the top of my monitor is so high up. I'm not tall enough for that. So, I don't know. It'd be nice, but I don't know. I think what I really would like is like a phone holder, but like one that doesn't hold it like up high, you know? Like a phone holder that holds it up high enough that like I can still plug it in USB. Cause you have to have it plugged in USB if you want to do any sort of long stream. Well, I also use the USB for the connection to VTube Studio. Some people use Wi-Fi. Personally, I find that I get little moments of lag and it's not as smooth if I use Wi-Fi. That's because my Wi-Fi is awful. But I stream with it plugged in, so it has to be held up enough that it's plugged in. But then it gets held up so high that it blocks the screen if I move it in front of it. So it's just, yeah. Anyway, for some reason I thought you had the Walmart folding table desk. Do you mean like the one that's, it's like white? It's like white with like the slender gray metal legs. You know, honestly, it's about that thick. It's about that thick. If we're thinking of the same desk. I don't know if we are though. But honestly, it's about that thick, yeah. Hi, Rebbi. Good morning. Good morning, Adultery. How you doing? One day we're gonna see Rebbi in a Rate My Battle Station VTuber edition thread, and our setup is going to look like a Ruby Goldberg machine. What is that? What is that? Rebbi, I just had a 3-hour-long lecture on frog anatomy. Yeah, it was super interesting. We even learned about all 3 frog sex positions. Excuse me. They have multiple sex positions? This is news to me. I don't think anyone ever taught me about that. Huh? Google search Rube Goldberg machine, you understand immediately. Okay. Oh. Yeah, maybe it would look like that. That was the kind of table I meant. Yeah, it's about that thick then, you know. You can see why a mic arm might not fit on there very well. I have a little Groot stand that holds up my phone and I can still plug it in. Ah, that's cute. Yeah, I have a little phone stand too. It's really nice. It's like nice and durable and I've used it for a long time. I just feel like my phone has to be off to the side or else it's blocking stuff. Also, if I play any full screen game, like it might be blocking stuff off to the side of the screen. It's just me. Yeah. But I hope all of you guys are having a really great Monday so far. I had a really nice day off yesterday. It was nice and chill. I worked out like a lot. I worked out an insane amount. I did 30 minutes straight of just running. Yeah, and I got like super sweaty. The male frog stays attached to the female frog for 24 hours. Well, I would need some personal space long before then. Excuse me. Man, I'm about to come out as asexual or something, because that seems like a lot. Morning, baby. Morning, Bobbers. Hi, Kokatsu. How you doing? Hi. I think I just say morning, and then the immediate next message is just, oh, concern. I hope you are having a great morning. Hi, hello. Good morning, baby. Good morning, Mecca. How you doing? Hello. Yeah, so I worked out a lot yesterday, and then I went and saw Black Phone 2 in the theater. And I was really skeptical of if it was gonna be good or not, you know? But it actually was really good. And if you like the first Black Phone, I would actually highly recommend seeing it. I'm surprised, like, I checked out reviews for it before I went, and one of the review sites gave it just like a 7 out of 10. And one of the other review sites gave it lower. So I was like, huh? I'm extremely now because it was really good. I'm surprised. Why is the score not higher? We need some good reviews for this movie because it was really good. I'm sure there's worse movies out there that got rated higher. This one was absolutely fantastic. And they got all the same actors to come play all the characters again too. Yeah, so the acting was just as great as the first movie. The actors they got were phenomenal. Yeah, I love the Black Phone. It's so good. I just hope they don't try to make a third one. I don't think there's any more room in the story for a third one. You know, this is one of those movies where you probably didn't think there was much room after a first one to make a second one. But they actually did find some pretty comfortable room to make a second one. It was really nice. I didn't feel forced at all. But I think if they tried to make a third one, it would feel forced. So no more Black Phone movies, please. Hi, Lisa. Hi, how you doing? Good morning. Yeah, I've been having a rough few weeks taking care of an older family member. Aww. But your streams are a much needed break from that. So I want to say thank you for being a silly frog on the internet. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I can help be like a little break from something that's probably really tough. I've never taken care of an older family member before. That sounds really tough. I wish you well with that. And I'm always happy to be a little silly break from whatever you got going on. Yeah. Reviews tend to skew towards subjective opinion nowadays. Oh, but it was so good though. Like, I do think I prefer the first one. But the second one was really good. Like, if I were to rate the first one like a 10 out of 10, you know, like let's say I rated it a 10 out of 10, which honestly my honest opinion would be probably 10 out of 10. It's really good. Then I would say the sequel is like a 9.9 out of 10. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, that would be too many phones. This is true. No, I highly recommend it. Yeah. Yeah. The second Black Phone movie, it is a little more graphic than the first one. Not by too much. It's that's one thing I think is interesting. Is they can write these really good tense horror movies without necessarily like a ton of like blood, gore, you know, like there's just enough to sell you the story, but it's not over the top, and I appreciate that. It feels like the movies lean more onto that like subtle art of making you feel tense through atmosphere, rather than trying to shove a bunch of gore and violence in your face, like, ooh, look at this, scary. Yeah. So the second one, it's a little more violent and a little more graphic than the first one, but still not too much, and I just really appreciate that. Yeah, just in case, like, if you're someone who like likes horror but maybe is a bit squeamish with gore. I know I'm not that great with gore. Man, there's certain horror movies I really want to see, but I feel like I can't go see them because I know they're super gory. Yeah. Boy, Rebbi, they're giving tab over 2 months. Hi, Rebbi. Hello, how you doing? We're talking about Black Phone and horror movies. Black Phone 2 that came out like 3 days ago in theaters. Go see it in theaters. Yeah, we'll watch the first one first and then go see the second one. It's really good. Yeah. Atmospheric horror is better than in-your-face jump scares. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Well, I feel like jump scares really only work as well if it's built off of a strong atmosphere, you know? Because you gotta make the audience tense first. Like, they're feeling like, oh, it's gonna happen. Oh. And then you hit them with the jump scare, and that's when it works. If you just throw jump scares at them like 10,000 times, then they get desensitized to it. You know? So you gotta have a good atmosphere. Yeah. Horror doesn't have to be physical violence. A lot of the great horror tend to be psychological and emotional. Yeah. I just feel like a lot of the horror movies I see, which maybe it's because a good chunk of it is like slasher. I don't know. But a lot of the ones I see, there's like a lot of violence and stuff. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. But I just really appreciate when a horror movie can sell you. Cause like that movie had me feeling so like tense, like through the whole thing. It's so good, and the pacing is nice, and the way they set the scene, and the acting is good, and the writing is good, and it didn't feel out of place either. It didn't feel forced at all. This is my spoiler-free review of the Black Phone 2. Yeah, and this is my first proper horror movie in a theater as well. Like normally I watch them at home. I guess if you want to count FNAF 1 as a horror movie, I mean, I guess technically it might be in that vein. I don't know how much I would count the first FNAF movie as a horror movie. If you want to count that, then you could say that was my first horror movie in a theater. But if you don't want to count that or you're like skeptical about it, then Black Phone 2 was like my first proper horror movie in a theater, and it was so cool. Yeah, it was really good. The vast majority of people can't wrap their brains around horror films that don't have non-stop scares. When I saw Midsommar, someone said, worst movie ever, what a waste of time. I haven't seen Midsommar, what's that one about? I don't think I've been to a theater since Scream 5? I've only seen Scream 1. Yeah, but I do like Scream 1. I like the Scream 1 movie. There's one movie I wanna see, but I can't. I'm interested in Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Saw. I wanna see them, but I don't wanna see the gore. It's the worst. Okay, wait, can you guys tell me, without spoiling, how gory is the first, like, 1 to 2 Saw movies? Because I had someone tell me that it doesn't really get super gory until, like, the 3rd one onwards. So for the first 2, without spoiling anything, if you've seen them, how gory would you say? I do expect Texas Chainsaw Massacre to be super gory. It's kind of in the name. But I'm curious about the Saw ones. I don't know. I'm interested in the idea. It's like, I know it's like a guy that traps people in like death games almost. And it's like to teach them the value of living by instilling the fear of death in them. That sounds so cool, isn't it? Isn't that such an interesting premise? That makes me want to go watch it, but it just... Nah, that one isn't gory, it's just a thriller movie. Is it? They're not too bad, but they do have their moments. Moments aren't too bad. Black Phone 2 had this one moment with the gore that I was just kind of like, ah, that's disturbing. I won't tell you what it is. But it did have one moment like that. But I can do moments. I can do moments. The first one is not gratuitous at all. Really? First one isn't really bad. Second is more painful than gory. Is it the kind of movie where it like holds up a power drill to a character's eye and you're just like, ah! I don't think I can watch anything like that. There's only a couple especially gory scenes from what I can remember. Maybe I can watch them then. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. More serious now, I recently lost sight in my left eye and was diagnosed with cataracts in both my eyes, despite only being 22. Wait, isn't that pretty serious? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that. You really helped me feel better, you goofy little sister vibes. I'm happy I can help you feel better, and I hope that's not too bad. It sounds a bit serious. I don't know much about eye conditions, but I hope it's not too bad. I'm not a doctor though, so I have no idea how bad it is. The later movies are definitely more violent. Yeah, I feel like modern horror movies, well that's especially like, again, that's, well actually, I was a little bit wary of Black Phone 2 in that sense as well, as I feel like more modern horror movies, not that Black Phone 1 is super old, it's not one of the older ones. When did Black Phone 1 come out? Wait, 2021? I didn't realize it was that recent. I thought it was gonna be like 2016 or something. Dang. 2021. Okay, yeah, I thought that being more modern, like you watch the trailer for Black Phone 2, which I would definitely watch Black Phone 1 before you watch Black Phone 2, because the trailer, well, I mean, even for the trailer, not just for the movie, even for the trailer, because the trailer will spoil things. So watch Black Phone 1 first if you're gonna go check out Black Phone 2. Watch the first movie before you watch the trailer to the second one, because it will spoil. But like the trailer, like, you know, even the trailer like looked more violent and stuff. So I was thinking like, yeah, this might be like, you know, maybe a more modern film, might be like super violent and gory. But just made me appreciate how good they can sell you horror without necessarily relying on that. It's really good. I love the Black Phone movies. They're awesome. You should go see them. Yeah. The later movies can get a bit into the gore porn territory, but for the most part, they're more thriller than gore. Really? Either that or the needle pit! They're the kind of movie that goes like this. Oh, you're a recovered drug addict? Well, now you have to crawl through a pit of syringes. That just sounds like torture. Like, not just like physically, but also mentally. You know, that poor recovered drug addict. Yeah, Black Phone 1 was in production during lockdown. Oh yeah, I guess it was. Yeah, you gotta go watch them. They're so good. Like the acting is so good. I was so happy to see it. Like they got all the actors back, including some of the more like minor characters. You know, even some of the minor characters, they got the actors back, and I was just like, wow, awesome. That's cool. Yeah. The problem with a lot of sequels is they feel the need to one-up the previous movies, and you end up going completely off the rails. Yeah. I was a bit worried about that, but like, yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I feel like I can't say anything else that I haven't already said. It's just really, really good. You should go watch Black Phone 1 and then Black Phone 2. Yeah, watch Black Phone 2 in theaters. It was a good experience. Yeah, that's very much the point of Saw. Jigsaw tortures the victims with damned if you do, damned if you don't situations. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know very much of it. But yeah. I don't know if this is actually a situation like from one of the movies, but I saw someone making fun of it once where they were just like, you're dangling from a chain being lowered into like a saw pit. You have to saw off your own leg if you want to survive. No! The Saw sequel is also kind of terrible, so no harm in just watching the first one. When do they get bad? How far do you go before they get bad? Coin for fun. Thank you. Bye, bye. Thank you for the tell us but Black Caxton love Black Phone. Have you seen it? I love the Black Phone movies. Yeah, it feels like Saw kind of lost the point of why he did things. Yeah, that's another reason why I really don't want them to make more Black Phone movies. It feels like everything's been covered now, with the second one. I feel like it's going to be like anymore, it's gonna be milking it. you know? They kind of lose the points of like the characters and how things were and stuff. It's an immediate drop off with 2, but they get especially crap after 3. I'm just like thinking, with the premise, with the premise that I just described a few minutes ago about Saw 1, it very much does feel like one of those movies that should just be a one-off, And I think we should normalize that again. It's fine for movies to just be one-offs. Or like you make 2 of them and that's it. They don't all need to be big franchises, Like with the Halloween movies. I have seen Halloween 1, 2, I skipped 3 because it was not about Michael Myers. Yeah. Then I saw 4, and I saw 5. My favorite Halloween movie is Halloween 2. Which feels weird. It was the same thing actually. The same thing happened with the reviews for Black Phone 2. Is people online say, it's not as good as the first one. And you check reviews and it's just like it's got a lower number than the first one. But then you go watch it and it's like, this was really good. What the frick were people talking about? I prefer the second one. I think the second Halloween movie is better than the first one. But oh my god, 4 is just awful and 5 is even worse. 5 is when they start retconning stuff. Also, they butchered my favorite character. My favorite character was the investigator. The dude trying to catch Michael Myers. I feel like he had the perfect arc across 1 to 2. But after that, he gets like really pushy and like angry almost. And like with like children characters, like pressuring, just like, tell me what you know! Tell me what you know! And I'm just like, this isn't the investigator I know from movies 1 to 2. I didn't like that about him. I didn't like that once it got past movie 2. Come on, man, come on. Yeah, so it was originally just a test to see how good of a horror film they could make with the lowest possible budget, but it got insanely popular and now it had 85 sequels! Oh, wait. Is that number just to exaggerate, or does it actually have 85 sequels? Because that's a lot of sequels. Yeah, I don't know. I want to watch more classic horror movies because I'm still watching through like the classics. I really want to see Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I watched the first one like a couple years ago and it left off on a cliffhanger. So I want to go see the second one. I did very much like it. Can I just say, I was not expecting Freddy Krueger to have the personality that he has. I thought Freddy Krueger was gonna be a bit more like Michael Myers and Jason, where they're like quiet, strong, straight-faced. They don't really talk. You know? But then Freddy Krueger's instead is just like, ah! He's like a gremlin. He's like a Jester Joker gremlin. Actually, Freddy Krueger kind of feels like, you know what? I'm surprised they've never done this. They had a crossover movie, which I've not seen the movie, but I know there's a crossover between Freddy and Jason. Like Freddy versus Jason. I've heard it's awful. I've not seen it yet. But I'm surprised with Freddy's personality that they... maybe they've done this crossover and I just haven't heard of it. But I've not heard of it. Freddy versus Ghostface. Or like have them team up, because I feel like the personalities are kind of similar and I would love to see like the chemistry between them in the movie. I would love to see that. Why is there not Freddy and Ghostface? Is there a Freddy and Ghostface movie that I've not heard about? Because I feel like that would be kind of fire. I feel like that'd be kind of fire, you know? But as sequels, we never would have gotten Friday the 13th 10, Jason in space. Okay. He better not be up there slaying aliens and bringing in aliens once again when you run out of ideas. Oh, you know what movie I want to go see though? That new Predator movie. It's coming out next month. Next month, I think. Yeah. I started watching the Predator movies. And like, I think they're kind of bad, but I like them. Like the first two. I saw the first two. Also, that was another series where it was like people were saying like Predator 2 is like seriously bad compared to the first one. It's not that great, but then you watch it, I feel like it's about the same quality, if not better. Actually, I think I prefer Predator 2, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I feel like their quality was similar. What is with these people? You know what? I bet all these reviews are just all bias. It's all bias. It's not based on the actual quality of the movie. It's just bias. What are your thoughts on the Alien movies? I've not seen any of them. I watched the playthrough of Alien Isolation once. Does that count? I don't remember a lot of it though. We should play Alien Isolation. I have it. I think I have it. I think I own it. I've just not played it. That would be fun to play. I have so many horror movies, not movies, the games, horror games. I'm like stocking up for when I go back to the Cheer channel. I'm kind of just waiting. But I want to play like so many of these games. Well, I was thinking about you know super. Freddy and Rebbi would be a great pair. That would be kind of fun. What? I've only started watching horror movies recently. I wasn't allowed to watch them with my family, and I only got to move out like a few years ago. So all of the horror movies I've seen have all been in the last few years, and I'm still catching up on them. I'm sorry. Surprisingly, there are no aliens in Jason X. Is he killing astronauts then? Also, how did he get up there? Don't tell me. I'll have to eventually get there by watching through all the Jason movies. Okay, but I'll be honest though, I'm already kind of losing interest in Friday the 13th though, because I watched the first two, and they have basically the exact same plot. And then I heard the third one has the same plot all over again. He can fly since when? Oh man, everybody gotta watch out. Here comes Jason. Flying through the sky, it's Jason. It'd be so funny if the only patch of space he hunts in is the patch of space directly above Camp Crystal Lake, and that's the only area that he'll hunt in. Wait, no spoilers though, no spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers. I haven't seen those movies yet. Yeah. Alien 1 and 2 are really good. Really. Alien and Aliens are some of the best movies ever. What about... Okay, you know, I'm asking this as a joke because I saw the trailer and even the trailer looks bad, but what about Alien versus Predator? But let me stop you. You absolutely have to watch Part 4 and Jason Lives Their Peak Friday. Really? Yeah. Wait, you wait until Jason comes back to life for the first of 13 times. Really? Aliens 1 and 2 are vastly different movies, but they're both incredible. Yeah. And the only thing I know about Alien 1 is like, I think I heard that there's a cat and the cat survives, which makes me happy. I don't know how the cat survives, because I would assume a cat would usually probably not realistically survive. But I'm curious to find out. it's like the trailer for A Quiet Place Day 1, where the main character has a cat. I am not sure if I want to see that movie or not. Don't spoil it if you have seen it. I'm not sure if I want to see that movie or not though, because I feel like realistically this cat would not survive. But I don't want the cat to die. I'm not sure if I want to watch. I'm not sure if I want to watch it or not. Take out Predators. Yeah, I think that's the next one, right? The next one, like canonically, it's like Predator 3. Yeah, I really want to see the new one when it comes out, though. I thought that looked interesting. Like that this time around, the Predator is the protagonist, and it looks like he teams up with a robot. Wait, that sounds really stupid when you say it out loud, but like it looked interesting. I wanted to watch it. Before I watch the other Predator movies. I'm actually watching through the Predator movies just so I can get caught up to watch the new Predator movie that's coming out. Because, yeah. Because I thought that dynamic sounded interesting. Yeah. Alien vs. Predator movies made me angry because they made the alien dumb, but they're actually fun to watch anyway. Really? I was kind of hoping to see, like, the Predator and Alien at their peak go at each other. Because, like, Predator is, like, such an intelligent hunter. It has, like, human intelligence, you know? It's, like, a really skilled hunter with, like, super high-tech gear. And then the Alien, I know the Xenomorph is more like a rabid beast. Like, they're very opposites in the way that they hunt. You know, it's like very sentient, versus like just beast, instinctual beast. So that makes me a little sad. I don't know. Okay, I don't know who wins that movie, but like, I want to like theorize about it. So like, completely separate who actually wins and how that movie ends. Completely set that aside for a second. Just don't even think about who actually wins at the end of this movie. And please don't spoil it because I haven't seen it yet. But I'm curious to ask your opinion. With Predator and the Xenomorph being at their very peak, who do you think would actually win? Like, without one of them being dumbed down and completely separate from the ending of any movie where they fight. Like, just your opinion. Who do you think would actually win if they went toe-to-toe at their peak? Neither of them are dumbed down. I feel like it's hard for me to say. Predator's got all the high-tech gear. But the alien's super fast. I have yet to see Predator hunt against something that's not a person. Like, just a human. It's hard. I haven't seen his reflexes against anything that's not a human person. Humans are not very strong and not very fast. Predator, but they can hunt in groups. This is true. I did see the trailer for the next one, and there was a bunch of them. 1v1 Predator wins every time. Really? Plot twist, Rebbi comes in last minute and kills both of them. Probably the Predator, but I wanted to be the Xeno. Typically when I want the Predator wins. Actually, you know what? You're probably right, because I totally forgot that there's like a Xenomorph cameo, like little like Easter egg. Wait, is that a spoiler? It's not plot relevant at all. It's like a little background Easter egg in like the second Predator movie. I guess that kind of answers that question. I forgot about that. Yeah, predator moths specifically hunt them. Yeah, I want to do a different type of slaying the xenomorph queen. Oh, I've not seen the queen yet. I don't know. Aliens tend to attack in swarms though. You mean like the xenomorphs? Yeah, like the xenomorphs have like their big hives and then there's a lot of them. But then there's also predators that hunt in groups too. I don't know. I wanted to say xenomorph because, well, okay, I'll be totally honest. I think the only reason I want to say xenomorph is because if I'm thinking me going up against either of them, I have a higher chance of surviving with predator. There is a higher chance that you will survive with predator because they also have like specific rules on like their hunting and stuff. They don't just go kill just anybody, you know. If you haven't seen the movies, like I don't know how detailed I should get. Although the predator movies are like really old, it's not like a brand new movie like Black Phone, like that just came out. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's the alien strategy. They overwhelm their enemies with numbers. Yeah, this is true. That's so funny to think the predators are basically those rich guys who go on safari hunts with overpowered guns. They kind of are. Rebbi is not a threat, thus not worth prey. Yeah, that's true. Like they are a hunter down to like you know, they would please that one Daedric prince from Elder Scrolls. That was what I was thinking when watching the Predator movies. It's just, oh man, you know, Hussein would really like these guys. The spirit of the hunt. Thank you. Hi, Penny. Hi. Thank you for the chili silver. Good morning. How's thumbnail making? Oh, well, we haven't started yet. I've just been yapping this whole time, so I guess I don't know yet. Yeah. I mean, are you still not able to like message in the chat? Wait, like, Penny messaged me the other day and said like the messages that she sends are not sending in chat, so she has to super chat to message. And we don't know why, because she's not banned or anything. We have no idea why. They're just not showing up in my chat for some reason. It's so weird. I don't know what else I can check to like fix it. I don't know. We're talking about horror movies. Where did they land on the Monster Frickle tier list? I feel like this was kind of basic, but I feel like I would rather pick Predator over the Xenomorph. Seems to work now. No, it only works with super chats. It doesn't work with normal messages. Like a super chat will bypass it, but normal messages won't. And we don't know why. I even checked my ban list just to make sure like nobody accidentally banned her. And no, she's not in there. She's not in there. I don't know. Are you in top chat mode? I don't know what that is. I mean, there is a top chat. Okay, wait a minute. Live chat. All messages are visible. I see them now! Oh! Thank you. I see your messages, Penny! Penny, quick, stop sending super chats! I didn't know that was a thing! I didn't know that the chat box had settings? I could change that this entire time? I never realized that was up there! I'm still heading lost into residence. Well, I see you now. Why is it a thing? I don't know. What's top chat? Okay, so like, the way that I have my YouTube set up, I will always pop out the chat box on YouTube, and I look at that when I stream. Like, I just look at the popped out chat box. So at the very top, I just noticed it just now because it was pointed out. But at the very top, it says like live chat. A second ago, it said top chat, and there's like a drop-down menu, and there's like 3 options, and it says top chat. Some messages, such as potential spam, may not be visible. Wait a minute, that makes me wonder, how many times have I had viewers come in and just start spamming, and I don't see it at all? How many times has this happened? The live chat option makes it so all messages are visible, and then there's a fan funding one, which just super chat stickers monetize stuff. I never realized that was up there. Then you got called spam. Brutal. Maybe it's because your account is on the newer side? I don't know. Social media sites are like weird about that. You gotta be careful about it if you make a new Twitter account too. I'm so happy we fixed it though. Thank you, Zazzy. I had no idea that was a thing. I don't see spam pretty much ever. We've gotten it occasionally, but like I don't know. I was gonna say I usually see it, but now I'm starting to wonder. What about upchat? You just want me to say, what's upchat? I don't know. What's up with you, honey? It's not a problem on anyone else's channel. I think your YouTube is beefing with mine. Well, I guess we just figured it out. You don't have to give me money to message me anymore. I told her in DMs, like, it sounds like YouTube extortion. You gotta send me money if you want to talk to me. Didn't know about the third mode. Yeah, well, I can't see anyone using that. Why would you only want to see monetized messages? You'd miss out on so much conversation. You know? Yeah, everybody has to send me super chats if they want to talk to me. Not much. What's up with you? Yeah, well, I guess if anyone has this problem again, I guess that's how you would fix it. I guess that's how. Yeah. And we were talking about horror movies and like Alien versus Predator and other horror. Well, the Predator movies aren't really horror though, but like at least not the two that I've seen so far. Maybe the later ones lean more into horror. Yeah.
I'm going to spend $5 to tell you to put the original Alien at the top of your priority list.
Really?
It's literally in my top 5 greatest films. There's a reason Ridley Scott became a famous director.
I want to see it. Because like I've seen some Alien stuff. My exposure to Alien, the Alien franchise, is Alien Isolation, the game that came out in 2014. I'm surprised they haven't made another one of those games actually. Like I looked, they've made other Alien games, but not in that style. Like that game was so successful. I'm just surprised they haven't made another one. But my exposure is Alien Isolation, and then way before Alien Isolation, when I was a kid, when Disney, Walt Disney World still had the Great Movie Ride, they had a segment that was Alien. Yeah, Walt Disney World, Hollywood Studios at Disney World, the one in Orlando, Florida, they used to have a ride. It was called the Great Movie Ride, and it was basically a slow-moving boat ride where your boat goes through scenes from iconic movies. So they had a scene for like Tarzan, not the Disney one, just Tarzan in general. The Wizard of Oz, they had one for Sixth Sense, and then they had a scene for Alien. Which feels like the most not Disney thing ever. But, yeah. So I remember, like, you're, like, sitting on this boat, slow-moving boat, and it takes you into this, like, this metal tunnel. That, like, it gets all, like, metal spaceship tunnel. And there's, like, pipes that are leaking steam. And, like, the temperature drops when you go in there, too. It's, like, colder. So the temp drops, it's like, chill, and you're just, like... And then like the lights kind of flicker as you're going through. And there's one part where you can look down a hallway and kind of see the main character, Ripley, like peering around the corner like she's scared. And there's like sirens that go off that go woo 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 woo. And then there's a part where over the boat is like a vent in the ceiling with steam coming out of it. And then, like, an animatronic of the xenomorph would, like, come down and just be like, wah! It was so good at setting the atmosphere. I wish they still had that ride. Also, it was just such a lovely testament to, like, it like the love of films. That's what Hollywood studios used to be about. Now it's more about Disney IPs, but it used to be more about the love of filmmaking, and that's why they had a ride with all those different scenes in it. Yeah. Also, Alex, thank you for being a album for 6 months. Hope you do well. Thank you. Sorry, it took me a minute. I was like, I had to really set the scene on that scene of the Great Movie Ride. Wait, I wonder if anyone's ever recorded it and put it on YouTube. Has anyone ever done that? Hang on, I gotta find out now. Great Movie Ride, Disney, Alien. Oh, wait, I think, no, get the ad, give me the ad. I think someone might have actually recorded it. I'm like super excited. I don't know if this is talking or anything in it. I think somebody recorded it. Hang on, I'm looking for. Okay. Yeah, Alien. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Wait. We can see it. You can see exactly what I was just telling you about. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. I've not watched this yet. I don't know what the audio is gonna be like. Hopefully it's not too much people talking. Okay, yeah, this is the western scene that's right in front of me. They used to have this in Disney.
This is Alien. You are with Sigourney Weaver aboard the spaceship Nostromo. Something has gone wrong. One by one, the crew has vanished. And somewhere in the ship, a terrifying creature waits to claim its next victim. Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
I haven't read this in so long because it doesn't exist anymore. It's so cool. You can tell it's an older ride, but it has so much character to it.
Danger. The emergency destruct system is now activated. The ship will detonate in T-minus 10 minutes. The option to
so dark, I thought the cameraman died for a second. It's so cool. Okay, the next one's a totally different movie. I think that's like Sixth Sense or something. I used to think it was Indiana Jones, but I think it's something else. Yeah, isn't that so cool? Isn't that so cool? They also used to, they had another ride that's also not there anymore. It used to be like, it was the backlot tour. That's what they called it, the backlot tour. And it was a ride that kind of showed you like behind the scenes special effects from movies. Like, it really was like about the love of filmmaking. And they had like, you had to walk through a gift shop at the end when you got out. They had a life-size xenomorph statue in the gift shop. Yeah. Rip cameraman, he died. Yeah, so that's my exposure to Alien. I've never seen any of the movies, but I have been in one of the scenes in Disney. Yeah. Forget Alien vs. Predator. Where's Alien vs. Tarzan? That's a really funny idea. The Alien ride was made because the Disney CEO at the time was upset that his teenage son said Disney World was for babies. Wait, really? It's not because it's an iconic movie and that Hollywood Studios is about the love of movie making? No, I feel like maybe that's about like the alien encounter attraction. There used to be an alien encounter attraction, which was eventually changed to Stitch's Great Escape. It was Stitch themed after a while. I don't remember. I don't know if I ever saw it before it was Stitch's Great Escape, or if I did, I don't remember. Was it the Xenomorph? Or was it like a different kind of alien? Because the one I just showed you, it's like a bunch of different movies that you go through scene by scene. So Alien was just like a small part of it. There was also like Wizard of Oz, Sixth Sense, Tarzan. Yeah, the next scene it was going into after Alien was, I think, Sixth Sense. It's the one where it says, "I see dead people." Ugh. I've not seen that movie either, actually. I always thought it was Indiana Jones when I was little, though, because it looks very Indiana Jones-y. You are with Sigourney Weaver! There used to be an amazing one of these at a place I used to go to. An alien invasion walk experience in the basement of some building. Closed down years back, though. Ah, that sounds so cool, though! You're probably gonna kicked out of the Defunct Land channel, Rebbi. The majority of the channel is documenting the rise and fall of famous theme park rides. I think I probably would, actually. You know, you're not the first person who said that. I just keep forgetting to. Like, I'll probably forget again by the time this stream ends. Yeah. Jeez, spoilers. Wait, spoilers? Did I say something I wasn't supposed to? Mako Eisner was a crazy CEO and did a lot of wacky things during his time at Disney. I feel like that was so cool, though. It's cool having more edgy stuff at Disney. Disney's too safe nowadays. I mean, I still like Disney films, but it's way too safe. Have you guys ever seen, like, what Zootopia 1 is the final product versus what it was going to be? What it was going to be was, like, way better. It's only a 30-year-old movie, Rebbi. Give folks time to see it. Did I say a spoiler? Did I? I don't even remember what I said. Ah! What happened? Rebbi vs. Cheetah was pretty good until the alien came in at the end. I see dead people is the whole crux of the movie? Is that a spoiler? I was just quoting what the ride said. I didn't know that was like especially tied to the plot or anything. Well, now you just spoiled me by telling me that that's a spoiler. You're telling me the segment at Disney spoiled the movie? I think he's fucking with you now. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen The Sixth Sense. I don't know what's a spoiler and what's not. I don't think that's a spoiler. He's pulling your tail. Wait, scrambled successfully. I hate spoilers, so every time someone tells me I spoiled something, I feel so bad. I'm like so anti-spoiler. No. As a hi Rebbi, how was your best day? Oh, it was super good. It was super good. It was super chill. I got to see Black Bolt too. We were talking about that earlier. That was fun. Highly recommend everyone go see it. Go watch the first one first though. Or you'll get spoiled. Yeah. Also watch the first one first before watching the trailer to the second one. Don't watch the trailer to the second one until you've seen the first one, because it will spoil you. Yeah. That movie is like the origin of the term spoiler. Is it? Is it a good movie? Should I see The Sixth Sense? Should I watch it? I don't even know what it's about. I just know that it looks Indiana Jones-ish. Like, enough that I used to think it was Indiana Jones. Thank you! Yeah. Haley Noah Osment's I See Dead People is a very early in the movie that's not a spoiler. Oh, okay! Thank God! I was hoping. I would hope they wouldn't have the tour guide on the boats be like, I see dead people. Oh my God, I forgot about that until just now. Yeah, the boats would have like tour guides too. They'd have like a person narrating. So when it got to the Wizard of Oz segment, the tour guide would argue with the Wicked Witch animatronic, and they'd have like a little back and forth. It was like it was kind of funny. It was kind of cool. The alien segment doesn't have anything like that, but some of the other things do. Emma, take a $2 soup. Help me, there's Rebbi after me. She's going to kill you. I see dead people. They be cool. I guess so. It's a good movie, worth a watch. Really? It's a great movie. Oh, okay. It's a pretty good movie, yes. It is not Indiana Jones. Oh. Well, in my defense, that comparison solely and only came from the environment in the Great Movie Ride. You know, okay, wait. I still have this pulled up. Okay, hang on, like, here, I still have this open. This is The Sixth Sense. Like the Anubis dude. And, here, hang on. Can I play more of this? I just, like, paused it. There's a little bit more. Oh, okay, never mind. No, it actually ends right after this. It goes black. Never mind. It ends right after that. Okay, we don't have to listen to anything. But, like, I remember there's, like, a temple. And like, touching a gemstone that makes the guy die. And it looked very Indiana Jonesy to me. Just the aesthetic. Doesn't it look very Indiana Jones? I don't know about the actual movie. I can only talk about the stuff that's in the ride. Yeah. Well, yeah, I remember that the tour guide would be the one who's like, I'm gonna go get the gem. So the tour guide would run off the boat and touch it. But then all the steam would come out. And then he'd be replaced with a dead dude. And then another tour guide would come out and be like, aha, well, your previous one died, but you got me now. Or something like that. I missed that ride. Well, they replaced it with like some mini Mickey runaway railway or something ride. But the ride was so cool. Yeah. After 10 years, I'd say the statute of limitations on spoilers in a movie has expired. Yeah, I know. I just feel bad though. Like if I'm telling someone to go watch a movie or like we're talking about it, I don't know. Well, if I plan to see it, I expect no spoilers. If it's something I plan to see, and if you think I should see it, then no spoilers. Because I will go see it. Yeah. Okay, it's been literally a full hour of yapping and not making thumbnails. So maybe we should yap while we make the thumbnails. I think we only need to make like 2. Because I planned like the postponed VR chat meetup from last week is later this week now. So I can just reuse that thumbnail. We already made one for it. It's a great thumbnail too. Yeah, so I think we only need to make like 2 thumbnails. Okay, open up Krita. I was gonna say something. What was it? I don't remember. Have any of you guys seen K-pop Demon Hunter? I wanna watch that one. You know what really sucks is when you see a movie that like looks good, but then you find out it's not good. I'm not saying that about K-pop Demon Hunters. But like, so there's been some movies before where it's like, oh, the aesthetic of this character or the movie is like so good, I want to see it, but then you find out that it was kind of ass. I felt that way about the Ruby Gilman Teenage Kraken movie. I think her design is so cute, the main character. It's so cute, and I kind of wanted to see it. but then apparently it sucks. So, I've heard K-pop Demon Hunters is really good though. I hate it when that happens. I know, it's the worst. Yes, I saw it in theaters with a crowd of children who knew every word to every song. I want to watch it, but none of my friends want to go watch it with me, and I don't want to go to the theater by myself. Like, I heard it's getting another rerun with a sing-along version. I don't know. I need to learn how to pirate. Watch it at home. I want to see it. Yeah. But then the alien turns a pack of raptors into xenomorphs, so they gotta team up. What? Wait, they should just have an 8-year-old boy write the next Alien vs. Predator movie, and then Predator goes to Jurassic Park to fight the team up. Oh! And then the alien turns his packs of raptors into xenomorphs, so they gotta team up. Wait, but isn't the alien the xenomorph? Ah! Oh, bruh. You know, that's some more movies I have to watch. The rest of the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies. Like, I know Jurassic Park 1 is great. I enjoyed it a lot. It had a lot less death in it than I was expecting. Probably because I saw Jurassic World first, and that one has a lot more death in it. But I've only seen Jurassic Park 1 and Jurassic World 1. Are any of the other movies, like, great? Are they worth watching? I mean, I think I'll probably watch them anyway. I want to get caught up on my dinosaur movies. I feel like it's my legal obligation. Yes, we're gonna make one Phasmophobia thumbnail and one VR chat yap thumbnail, and I'll be totally honest, we're probably gonna speed through these really fast so we can skip back to yapping. I'm just wondering if any of the other Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies are good. I was really interested in the more recent Jurassic World one, the one with the D-Rex, because it's about, like, all the mistakes they made along the way of trying to recreate dinosaurs. This is an island of rejects. I really wanted to go see that, because if anyone's a reject, it's me, and I know what it's like, and I want to go relate to these dinosaurs. But then, I remember I asked Frobos in the Discord server once, like, is it worth watching? And they said, no. Is Tia from there? No. Tia's from the past. Tia's lore is already written in stone. You should know Tia's lore. You should know Tia's lore, or else you're a fake fan. Yeah, have you seen the new Jurassic World that came out this year? No, I was just talking about that. Probos told me it was bad. So I didn't go see it. I still kind of want to, though. I don't know. But, like, if you know it's bad, then, like, why spend money on it? I don't know. Oh, you know what was a pretty good movie? And it made me cry at the end? Did any of you guys go see Dead of Winter? Did any of you guys see Dead of Winter? It was like, it came out in theaters, I think around the beginning of October. It might still be in theaters, maybe. Maybe. I don't know if it still is. Maybe it is. Have you guys seen it? Coin for Frank. Yeah. Thank you. That one was really good. And it made me cry at the end. My stomach keeps making noises. I hope you can't hear it. Wow, thank you for $2 but the D-Rex is Cheeto's cousin. Maybe. Yeah, Cheeto being from like a deformed, like, probably like, deformed incest-like family makes a lot of sense. Anyway. I haven't seen it. I want it now though. Yeah, it was really good. It was really, really good. Yeah. It's about like this older character. The main character is an older lady, which immediately stood out to me because this is like a thriller movie. And I feel like you don't often see like more thriller action movies with like older casts, like the main character. But the main character is like an older lady who is traveling by herself up into snowy mountains for fishing on the lake. And while she's up there, she witnesses a kidnapping. So the whole movie is about her trying to save this young girl from basically being like human trafficked. It's really good. Good tense movie. it's got a bit of like it's got like somewhat like gory scenes. Like not a lot. It's very little. I think it's like one maybe scene. That's like a little bit. There's some blood in it. There's some violence, but it's not excessive, and it mostly focuses on atmosphere and storytelling. And the ending made me cry. So it's really good. I walked out of that theater like tears running down my face. Cause I'm that person that cries at all the sad parts. So, or like really emotional parts. You know, it gets me. The ending's like emotional. And I was just like, you should go see it. Really great. And Brad, thank you for putting out super. The Long Walk is sad. I've heard of that movie. I've not seen it. Yeah. What's the name of the movie you're talking about? Dead of Winter. Dead of Winter. Yeah. Wait, would it be weird if we watched the trailer? Would it be weird if we did that? Just like watch the trailer real quick together? Yeah, Dead of Winter trailer. Okay. Don't play it yet. I have to set up my window. Okay, where's my window in here? This one. It's behind Krita. Yeah. This movie.
Carl had an unusual request. He wanted his ashes to be scattered up north.
Try that again. You're dead.
Hello? Anyone out there? It's an emergency. There's been a kidnapping. Anyone? Hello? Oh, hey there.
What are you doing up here?
Just a little fishing.
By yourself?
Yeah. Say, you wouldn't happen to know where Lake Hildar is, would you?
Yeah. Just back over the hill here.
Okay. Well, stay warm.
What did she want?
I gave her directions to the lake.
I need you to stop being so nice to people.
You hurt. I'm not leaving you.
What are we gonna do?
We keep going. Simple as that.
We have to make this work. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, September 26th. I don't know if it's still in theaters now, but it was really good, and I recommend it if you want a good thriller to watch. Yeah, wait a minute. I shouldn't leave this corner. We're still making thumbnails. Okay, there we go. Yeah. How's it guys wearing me to look like a tube? Kinda did. It kinda did. Yeah, Emma Thompson did a really good job. And it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I feel like I watched the whole movie after that. Modern trailers suck. No, this movie definitely has like some really great scenes that were not in the trailer. And the ending is really good. It's got a strong ending that left a lasting impression in my mind. I highly recommend it. Although I do agree that a lot of trailers do show off like a lot of the film. But this one had like a lot of great scenes and dialogue that were not shown in the trailer, so Rebbi recommendation, huh? Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. And it made me cry again. It's emotional. It's an emotional thriller. It delivered on the emotions. Yeah. Was this the one where King Kong grabs the tram? Yes. The horror of rural America. I mean, the horror movies that are set in the middle of nowhere are kind of scary. Like that I feel like that adds to the fear. When it's like you can't leave, there's no one around, you know. Horror movies being set in the middle of blizzarding snowstorms are really good for that too. I like that stuff. I like that stuff. What if you did like a horror movie where you are like stuck in a submarine or something? You know? Kind of like, what's it called? Iron Lung, the game. Well, I know Micropride's making a movie like that. But like any scenario like that where you're like stuck in a small isolated place and you can't leave. You know? Those are some good ones. That's just the average day in Montana. You know? True. I've driven through Montana. And there's like nothing there. Nah, all those states between like the westmost states and like more eastern states have like nothing in them. Like Montana, Nebraska, there's nothing there. Okay, what was I going to say? What was I going to type in? Phasmophobia. Yeah. We're making one Phasmophobia. Where is... Here we go. Crimson Eye. We can use this background again because we're still playing Crimson Eye. And I'm too lazy to go look for another background. So, this one will work. Again. Okay, we're really cute. Yeah, sets the mood. The mood. Yeah, we gotta put all the cows somewhere. Oh, that's true. That's true. There's a lot of cows. Yeah, I remember Universal used to have a ride where Jaws would attack the boat, and even 5-year-old me was like, "Yeah, that's not real." You mean to say 5-year-old you didn't believe that a giant shark was attacking and actually mauling the people on the ride? Huh. Yeah. Yeah, what was I going to say? I can't remember. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, should we do like a PNG for this one, or should I draw? Do I feel like drawing today? I might just do PNGs so it's faster. I really liked the one I did for the last Phasmo stream. It was like impromptu Phasmo stream. But now I gotta use another one. Another thumbnail. Maybe we can take like a new photo. Like that might work. That one might work. Yeah, that one might work. I don't know if drawing is worth it for the Phasmo thumbnails. Yeah, you know, I kind of feel that. I think I can see that, yeah. But drawing takes like a lot of effort. So sometimes I like to do the drawing. But sometimes it's just easier to throw in a PNG. Hello. Yeah, as expected. What do you mean as expected? What's expected? Are you saying I'm predictable? You can't say that. It's illegal. Oh, but do you know what trailer played when I was watching Black Phone in theaters yesterday? Do you know what trailer played? The FNAF 2 trailer. I'm so excited! I'm so excited. I got like visibly excited when the FNAF 2 trailer came on. I was like, oh, FNAF! FNAF 2 is one of my favorite FNAF games. It's one of my favorites. Actually, I think out of all of the like original style FNAF games, I think FNAF 2 is my favorite. Like before they got experimental with the gameplay, FNAF 2. Other than that, some of my favorite games, I loved Into the Pit. Actually, I always wanted to go back and get the other endings and secrets and stuff. We never did, and now I don't know if I remember everything in Into the Pit. Actually, that's something I've thought about. Sometimes I think about it. I'm like, I want to play more Into the Pit because we technically didn't see everything. But I don't really, it's been a while. Because we were playing it on the Chio channel. It's been a while. Do I even remember everything that happened? Should I play through it again? I'm okay to play through it again because I don't remember a lot. But I worry that it gets boring from a viewer's perspective to just see it again. I don't know. I feel like that's the autism talking for me. I never get tired of the same thing over and over. I'm always out here like, I want to play more Prehistoric Hunt and Phasmo and all these games that we've played like 10,000 times already. It never gets old. It never gets old. Never, ever, ever. I also loved Secret of the Mimic. I'm kind of sad we ended up playing that on the Rebbi channel. I would have loved to have it on the Chio channel. Secret of the Mimic. That was such a good one. I love Secret of the Mimic. And that one was like kind of fun to play through a few times for the different endings. You know, that one was kind of fun. I like that one a lot too. I also really like Security Breach. I know a lot of people don't really like Security Breach that much, but I'm a big fan of Security Breach. I like that one. Yeah, Secret of the Mimic feels like Security Breach if it's actually scary though. The Security Breach is not that scary. It's also pretty easy. I've beaten the game without dying before. Without getting caught. If you can beat the game, get to an ending without getting caught, you get a Steam achievement for it. And I have that. I don't think I have it on my like Chio Steam, but I have like a personal Steam account that I have it on. It's not that hard. Yeah, we should do endless Ocarina of Time playthroughs. Maybe play the Majora's Mask again to have it on the channel. So I worry too much about keeping all the content on one channel where everyone can find it. I don't like having my content spread across multiple channels. So I'm just like, oh, there's a game from a franchise or series that's missing from my channel? Well, we'll just play it again on the other one. But like, fans don't want to see that. You know? I don't think you do. I don't know. I know some fans don't want to see that. It's like, oh, we've seen you play Dead Space already, you know. We've seen you play Dead Space already. We don't need to see you play Dead Space again. But it's like, oh, but you didn't see me play it when I'm a dinosaur. How can I play Dead Space 2 on the channel if you haven't seen me play Dead Space 1? But oh my god, maybe we should not play Dead Space 1 again because of all the times it would like seriously start chugging. Oh my god. I'd watch it again. You know, maybe if there's like an achievement for playing it on hard mode or something. I feel like if we can add enough to a second playthrough, add something like extra challenge or something, then that gives it like a breath of fresh air. Like when I did the Green Demon challenge for Super Mario 64. We had already beaten the entire game, but because I decided to try the Green Demon challenge, we were able to revisit it. And that was so fun. I loved that stream. That one was so fun. I love Super Mario 64. I'm really excited because I really want to play Super Mario Galaxy on the channel. I love Super Mario Galaxy. I'm such a big Super Mario Galaxy fan. And when they announced that the next Mario movie is gonna be Galaxy, I was just like, oh, wow, Super Mario Galaxy. You watch the trailer and it goes like do 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 do. It like gave me goosebumps like every single time I think about it and every time I watched it. I was like, wow. I wanna play Super Mario Galaxy. The second game was also really good too. I love the second one. I'm hoping they'll make a third one. They can even reuse the same plot for the third time and I would love it. Yeah! Sorry, I've been meaning to like type in the name of this thumbnail. Phasmophobia. Crimson Eye. This is the 4th Crimson Eye stream. And I still don't think we're going to get the trophy upgrade in this one. It might take like one more. I'm not sure. Okay, well we got that one done. Now we just need a VR chat thumbnail. I wish I had new PNGs for VR chat. I need to go take more PNGs. I always forget. Or like I'm too tired at the end. You know, when I'm all done and stuff. Oh, you know what we should do? I should get pictures of my bedroom background from VR chat. I didn't take any of those. Okay, I'm gonna like casually boot up VR chat real quick. So I can go get some pictures. Do you think Bowser's gonna get another song about how down bad he is? Ah, maybe. Imagine it's like the same plot, but this time he likes Rosalina. I don't know. Nah, I don't think they would do that actually. But you know, I thought it was so dumb when the movie came out and so many people were like, ah, they made Bowser a simp. He's a simp for Princess Peach. Princess Peach. Ah, wait, has to update? Oh no, that might lag my VTube Studio. Oh, watch it. I'm running VTube Studio independently from Steam, so maybe it won't lag. Oh, it didn't lag it. Let's go. Yay. Okay, I just want a photo. But it's like, if you're a real Mario fan, you would know he liked Princess Peach long before that movie came out. Isn't he a simping game too? Yeah, it depends on the game. But I can list right off the bat 3 different games. To where it's mentioned the various degrees. Thousand Year Door has a segment where he's like a bit flirtatious regarding Peach. And then Super Paper Mario has a pretty crucial event to the story that is around that. I won't spoil it because that's a great game and I don't want to spoil it. What? It wants me to log in? Come on, man. I don't wanna. Why am I not logged in anymore? Red. How do I caps lock? Here we go. Turn it off. Okay. Happy Rom. Password. Oh, I actually just put this in earlier because I was doing something with VR that not through Steam though. For password, I think that's my password. What? Invalid username. Password. I'm pretty sure that's my password. But I'm gonna try one more time. I just want a PNG. I just want a picture, man. Yep, okay, I'm gonna close VTube Studio on my phone real quick so I can... That's literally what I was typing! I just changed the password this morning! Does it want my Steam password? That might be different. But it's not taking that one. Oh my god. What password does it freaking want? I'm assuming it wants the VR chat password. Are you kidding me? What even is my Steam password? I don't remember. I put in my VR chat password like 3 or 4 times. It's not taking it. Anyway, what I was saying also is that there's also Super Mario Odyssey, which the entire game was based around the fact that he liked Peach and wanted to marry her. That's the entire plot of Mario Odyssey. So, I don't know where these people were. And that game's so recent too. That's one of the more recent mainline Mario games. It was big. It was the first mainline Mario game on the Switch. There's a hair on my microphone. Okay, there we go. I don't know how people forget about that. But I don't know what password he wants. I feel like I should be logging in with my VR chat account, not my Steam account. Okay, does anybody here who uses VR chat, I don't know. If you're logging in with Steam and then you choose to log in through the VR chat option, does it want your Steam account password or your VR chat account password? The kidnapping was platonic. I just want a PNG! VR chat keeps asking for that if the last login has been too long ago. It wants your VR chat password. That's what I'm putting in! Okay, you know what? Put in my email. Maybe that's what it is. I tried my username into my email. Okay, there's my email. Now let me try the exact same password. Cause I literally updated this morning. Oh my god, okay. That finally worked. It was not because of the password, it was because I was trying to use my username instead of my email. Now it wants me to put in a one-time code. It's never ending. Wow. Okay, the one-time code. I think that's the entire code. Is it working now? Okay, it's logging me in. Oh my god, that took 10 million bajillion years. Okay, there we go. That took forever! That took forever! Why am I so tall? Loaded my avatar. I need to see myself short. There we go. Okay. Now I need to go to my world, my room. There's a VR chat Omega? What? Recently visited my park. Okay, going now. It's so annoying. No, it's not King Rebbi at all. I am not in the world of Oblivion. Okay, here we go. I don't like the way it has my avatar just in the corner while I'm using it on desktop. Okay, cool. Oh god, I'm hearing my BGM double because it's also playing in the VR chat world. You guys shouldn't hear it, but I do. Maybe you do hear it. I kind of hope you don't. Okay, let's see. Right here. Take photo. Awesome. And I'll also take this photo. And then I'll take one of the outside. I'm just getting some extra photos in case I want these. Can I like go up into my bed while I have the camera out? This is annoying on desktop. How does anyone even function? How does anyone even do this stuff? Now I gotta get the camera out again. Okay, that's probably enough photos. Now close VR chat. Close it! Okay. No way that word is safe. Yeah, the Omega word? No. I've heard too many stories. I've never used Omega or any site like that. I've never used them. I've heard too many stories of there being like penises on the other side. I've seen people who will do like streams of Omegle, and I'm just like, how? All someone has to do is show their penis one time and you get in trouble for it. Are you sure you want to do that? Is this really worth it? Okay, now I have many brothers. This is for like the solo stream, so I just wanted to have like, I wanted to have a background of my room because that's probably where we're gonna be yapping. One of those like solo VR chat yap streams. We get one of those this week and we get the meetup. But I already have the thumbnail for the meetup, so we don't need to remake it. Yeah, we're gonna do the horror themed meetup. And then we will also do some more meetups that are not horror themed. Because I know horror is not everyone's cup of tea. It's not even my cup of tea for VR, but I'm gonna do it to make Troubles happy, because they're probably going to love seeing me scared. Let's see what you say. Mine's bigger. Have you seen the Omega YouTubers that jump scare people? No. I once saw a YouTuber, it was a furry Omega YouTuber who did furry content on Omega. I once saw that. They were pretty chill though. They were pretty chill. It was just a group of guys doing silly things with furry VR chat avatars on Omega, so yeah, that was actually pretty fun. I don't remember what the name of the YouTube channel was. It was a while ago. Yeah. Me and a friend used to restream a person's camera back to them on Omega with Face app adding things to them like has infiltrators. Wait, so like the call would be answered, but it would just be themselves, but with, like with filters on it? Is that it? VR chat. So I was like looking again for like pictures. I need to take some new PNG pictures. Cause all I have are these old ones. There's one in here, there's a photo of my butt in it. I don't know why I have that, I'm never gonna use it. But actually, I had taken a bunch of like sexy photos at one point because I was thinking like maybe I could like maybe share in like members content. Like that was my thought at the time. Like oh, maybe I would share. But then I was like, nah, I don't think I'm comfy with that, so I decided against it. You know, I have friends tell me, like, I think you do really well with, like, adult content. I think you'd be really good at it. I was like, no. It makes me uncomfy. I don't think I could. I can do it to, like, if it's for a joke, if the point is to be funny, then sometimes I can do stuff like moaning noises, if it's, like, as a joke. Or, like, shock value. Like, there's gotta be humor behind it. If there's humor behind it, then I can do it. But if it's meant to be serious, then I get way too nervous. I cannot do it. Only frogs I see. No! Okay. I kind of want to mess with the colors as well, with the model. Because this model was, like, taken. The picture was taken. Rebbi's back! Sorry. This photo was taken in a different world, so the lighting is different. Okay, so if I can just play with the colors, if I can just make it like a bit of a cooler colors. How do I do that? That looks a little bit better, I guess. What do you guys think? Does this look like it belongs in this world? Does it match? Does it match? Does it match? Like right there, maybe. Yeah. So as a joke. No. 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 I don't think I ever really would. Well, it's probably a good thing that I was not. I did just have to kick someone from the community for being a minor. I found out. So it makes me a little happy that I was not making that kind of content. But like, man. So yeah. 18 plus, please. Not very comfy with under 18 people being here. I think it looks fine. You think so? Yeah, it's probably good enough. I think if I actually took a photo of the model in this world, the lighting might look different. But I think it matches good enough. Cool. And just like that. VO chat. Is this really only the 5th VR chat stream I've done? I thought I did more of them than that. Huh. I'll write it. Yeah. Rebbi is our adorable little sister. No blue. Yeah, I can't really get myself to be lewd in like a serious context. Okay. Oops, I forgot to show off the different thumbnails. No, our tradition. Oh wow. We know what they both look like. We're done. We're done with the thumbnail. There we go. Could have been so many ways Smooth Brain is a trend. Yeah, what are we talking about with that? What is that response to? Wait a minute, I just realized, why is my jacket back on? Okay, there we go. I hate how easy it is for me to hit like the plus button on my tablet because it hits the plus button for my outfit toggle. There's also a difference between occasional fan service and being a LewTuber. Yeah, I don't think I really want to be a LewTuber. It makes me funny. It makes me funny. What? I think it's funny. I think I got it makes me laugh and I think it's funny mixed up in my brain. I mean, I am funny, but not like that. But I do think it's a bit funny. Because I have seen the butt does numbers. Kinda does. But I have seen people who think like I'm gonna join like Vealer one day because I'm kind of like friendly with like a lot of their girls because their girls are awesome. But like, if you watched any of my streams times where, I mean, I guess I don't really talk about it that often, but like, I've mentioned this before. It's not my first time saying it. I'm not really comfy making that sort of content, so, it makes me funny is what they say about Beal. Yeah, I guess it does make people funny. Yeah. Maybe are those horns real since you're a frog? No, it's a Halloween costume! It still is a Halloween costume. And it'll continue to be a Halloween costume. Until the end of October. Then I take it all off and go back to the normal outfit. Yeah. What? They're not real. No, it's a costume. It was never real. Yeah, I think it's kind of funny though how many people have thought like this is a like real outfit or like this is the new model or with how scuffed this looks. It would definitely change the community vibe as well. Yeah. Yeah, it would change a lot. It would change a lot. Personally, I'm really happy and content with where things are right now. I like making maybe the occasional lewd joke. You know, maybe I tease you guys occasionally. And bully you a little bit for being perverts. But I don't think I really want to do more than that. I'm very comfortable with where it is, you know. Yeah. And on November 1st, she tries to take off the costume, only to find she has become it. Dun dun dun! I mean, it won't be too long after. By the time October ends, like it shouldn't be too much longer after that. By the time October ends, I should hopefully have some model updates by then. I check my email every day. Every day. You about people can't bully me from being a pervert. I know, I'm also a pervert. But every day I check my email to see if there's an update. I haven't gotten any updates yet. But it is being worked on, which I'm super happy for. So like, assuming there's no delays, we should be getting the finished model art by like mid-November. That's like a full month after the start of the model out. And then I just need to hand it to the rigger. And then the rigger should also take about a month, I think. So yeah, so far everything's on schedule. And hopefully it won't be delayed too much. Yeah, everything's on schedule so far though. I'm very happy with it. Yeah. Yeah, and Kyo got the VGen special. Maybe like, cause it's like scuff. Yeah, not gonna lie, I've kind of stopped using VGen as much. I feel like I'm just not finding what I'm looking for there, like, more and more often. You know? I feel like a lot of the stuff I see there now is just like not my style. You know. Yeah, and I've been hearing more stories about people on VGen being like scammers. Like the scammers have infiltrated the site. So you gotta be like really careful. You know, you gotta be really careful. You know, I can't give my hard-earned money away to just anybody. It has to be for good reason, to the services that I want to get. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we got our thumbnails done. I'm starting to feel a bit tired. I might end off here in a few minutes. I love getting ghosted after paying 2 hidden up charges. It's the worst! You know, actually, yeah, like, as a frequent art commissioner, I wonder how often it is that you run into that, you know? One thing that I'm still a little bit wary about is, the art that I commissioned to be the new YouTube banner. I commissioned an art piece to have as a new YouTube and Twitter banner, because, you know, it has the old model on it, it's gonna be outdated. The deadline is the end of this month, so it should be here in the next 11 days, but I'm always worried that the deadline's gonna come around only for me to see that they refunded it. Like, what do I do if that happens? I don't have that much more time to commission some more stuff. I mean, maybe I could draw it. Maybe I could draw my own. Perhaps. I don't know. I'm curious. Has that come in yet? No, it's not. It's still not here. Okay. As long as it's not the deadline, yeah, it's fine. There's more time. But I worry about it sometimes. I have had that happen. There was this one time I waited 2 months for an art piece, and at the very, very end, they just canceled it.
Coin for Frank. Thank you.
It's also an issue with private trackers on specific sites on particularly high seas. People assume private means safe. Well, nope. Yeah. I see that a lot too. Yeah. You can give me some money if you want. I swear I'm worth it. I'm too poor to give you money, Snuffer. I'm sorry. Mitak, thank you for the $5 suit, but I just noticed that you and your Rick Mama are the same body type, but opposite personalities. Lewd versus wholesome, but both cute. Alright, this is true. Although, I'm assuming you're talking about Emmy, she's the art mama. Yeah, Bree is the rig mama, or papa. I call her papa. If it's my rigger, I just say papa, regardless of gender. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Yeah. You know, sometimes I look at, like, how cute my current model is, I just think, like, oh man. Like the new one's also gonna be cute, but, like, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it too.
Big money
you know?
for big PB Hubble. That's me.
Here. Now give me some money.
I know, I'm still too poor, Snuffle. I can't. They give me the $5 though. Now maybe if someone gave me $5,000, I'd have enough money to give some away. Man, I wish I had $5,000. That'd be awesome. Well, I guess technically I do. But I still have like a big chunk of the fundraiser money because a lot of the goals I've been like waiting to pursue. Like the 3D model, I want to get it in the works, but they're probably going to make it look like the textures on the 2D model, and I don't have the 2D model yet. But once I get the finished 2D model, then I can start being like, ha. 3D. but that money's not for me to just spend on anything. So I kind of don't count it when I say how much money I have, like for me personally, you know. And damn, I got scammed. I didn't ask you to send me money. I appreciate it though. You guys helped me to not be broke. Yeah, Rebbi's little sister we play with. Emmy's little sister we play with. Ah! I guess so. Yeah, future VR chat meetups, but everyone comes as Rebbi while you watch the stream banned in minutes. Wait, why would it be banned? Why would the stream get banned? Huh? I do want to commission, at some point, like I also want to get a bedroom version for VR chat of Cheers Room. I think that would also be really cool. We could have meetups there too. I do want to do that. I still don't know when. I don't know when. I'm not sure. Yeah. I think like get some of the VR chat stuff situated first. Like the model and stuff. I think I underestimated the price a little bit on some of the goals that we had for stretch goals. Because I was shopping around for a 3D model, and I found maybe like one person who does it for under 1K. Man, I found some artists whose work I love to death, but they charge like $3,000. Which is a good price for such a high quality model. I'm just too poor. And man, I wish I wasn't poor. Yeah. So I've got like one person in there that I might be commissioning. They do pretty good work for under 1K. Or perhaps maybe I could like save up the rest. I could like save up the rest on my own. And have that 1K be like, you know, that's 1K I don't have to save up because it's what we raised from the fundraiser. There's a couple different options here. Open up the fundraiser now! We already did one! I don't want to do too many fundraisers, you know? I don't want to wear you guys out too much. Yeah. Prehistoric jumbo map would be cool. Yeah. That'd be super, super cool. Yeah, I kind of wish it looked a little bit like a jungle outside my chill room. Maybe. Yeah. I also was thinking for a while maybe I would get Chio a new bedroom as well. I still kind of think about that because I haven't used up all my asset fund money. I still have some of that. But I was unable to find somebody whose style like fit and also had their commissions open. So I was like, nah. Plus it's also not like super big priority. Chio's room is awesome. It's really good as is, so it's not like a super big priority. It's like, if there's anything that like I can't get done, this is one of the things that's probably better because we don't really need it. It's like optional. I did think it'd be nice though, you know. But like, what if I get a VR chat room made of the current room, but then I get a new one? Do I just get a new VR chat room made? I mean, I guess we could just have two. That's more money though. Yeah. Ron, thank you for 2,000, but here is 5,000 doll hairs. Ew! I don't want that. No, take it back. We need a fundraiser for the fundraiser. Yeah. Which I remember is kind of funny. It's kind of funny because I remember there was one comment I started to read during the fundraiser that was like, well, you should start thinking up like extra rewards and stuff because clearly there wasn't a lot of thought put into like the charges on these things. And I think he was trying to say that I placed the amounts too high. Only for me to find out they were actually too low. But we do have some options for figuring stuff out, so we'll see. Turns out we need a stretch goal. Yeah, I did feel a little bit bad. It's the same thing with the original song too. I didn't realize how much people charge for that. But I am going to like take things step by step. I do want to get all this stuff done. I don't want to make promises and then not fulfill them unless like I cannot for some reason. Like I don't know. I've thought about the possibility of like, oh, what if I got like picked up by an agency and then they're gonna be like covering some of this stuff and I don't need to handle anymore. At that point it's like, okay, well then what do we do with the money that we raised for this specific stretch goal? You know, like something like that could maybe like, I think that's like the only thing I can think of though. Like for something like getting in the way and being like, oh, well now we would handle this differently. Like if that hypothetically happened, I don't know. But I think if that happened, I'd probably just ask you guys what we want to do with it. Because I don't feel comfortable just like making a decision with so much money like that if it was originally set for something else, you know? So I want to try my best to fulfill each stretch goal however I can. If some stuff has to wait and I save up for it, or we like find cheaper options for it, or just however we end up doing it, you know? As long as I can get it done. That's all that matters to me if it gets done, you know? Yeah. Donuts always attract a couple armchair accountants. Do they? I'll be totally honest. I think I only ever did like one other donathon in my career as a VTuber. Like this was like only my second one, and it was like way bigger than the last one. I didn't know what to expect. I remember how nervous I was. I was so nervous when I started. We can pretend Cheeto's investing in real estate and has more than one property. Yeah, I'm like a real estate investor. And that's why I'm more than one hat. Yeah, let's go gambling! Oh god, no! I'm gonna lose all the money! I don't trust my luck when it comes to gambling. I think I'd lose all my money. I wish I had like a ton of money though. I wish I had like, yeah, like $5,000. 5,000 I think is enough. 5,000 would cover so many things. And I could like pick a bunch of stuff. Well, actually, let's see, $5,000. That could cover the cost of a 3D model from someone really good, just on its own, and the original song. This is true. Yeah, I think $5,000 would kind of cover the cost. Because those are kind of the two things. Well, I guess also there's the point of trackers. I wanted to get a trackers upgrade. And that one's not too bad. If I want to get Vibe, for example, because I want to make sure I get an upgrade. That was for a trackers upgrade. So I was thinking Vibe. That's like the one I'm kind of considering. If I want to get the base stations and the trackers, then it's like 1,400. So it's a little bit more than what we raised. That one's not as bad. Like, I can maybe save up the rest of that and then just get like Vibe. I was kind of looking around because like, I'm not sure like what all options are better than what I have. I have the slime trackers, and I was told that they're the best you can get without needing base stations and stuff. But that's like, I know those other trackers, ReboCap, came out not that long ago, and I've been like curious about those. I don't know if they're better than what I have. That's like the key thing here. I need to make sure it's an upgrade. It's gotta be like better than what I have. But like that's something I could probably just save up the rest myself. You know. Yeah. So, we'll see. 5 grand? Like, yeah, retirement. Yeah! I'm gonna be honest, I would feel kind of rich if I had 5 grand. I would feel kind of rich, I think. I have to think about winning $1 billion or something, but in all honesty, 10K would fix a lot of my problems. Yeah. It depends on the person, but it's kind of surprising how much just like 10K would fix for a lot of people. Yeah, I could probably pay off a good chunk more of my car too. Sorry, I'm just talking about bills and stuff. It's probably really boring discussion. But it would be nice. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to talk too much about like money and stuff. But I like kind of giving you guys an update on like what my thoughts are on things and like how things are. And keeping you guys in the loop, especially with like the fundraiser money, because it was so much. I really want to keep everybody in the loop. I just hope the tax payments on that's not gonna be too bad. I worry about that sometimes. I'm curious what I can write off as a business expense. Maybe I should try to make these purchases sooner rather than later, and if I start using it enough before tax season, I can just say like, I use these for my business. You know, they're tax write-offs. Yeah! Yeah! I'm an optimistic. Whether Rompin so freaking pure. Am I? I don't know. I can be a bit of a pervert sometimes. Taxes? What are taxes? I know, right? I wish we just like not have taxes. But sorry, my dinosaur ate it. Camera pants to Cheeto. My dinosaur ate all the tax money. Sorry. Yeah, that's like the one bad thing about being like a full-time creator. You don't get tax return money. You have to pay them taxes. And if all my money is gonna be taxed from PayPal, that includes all the fundraiser money. I hope I won't have to host a fundraiser to pay off the fundraiser taxes. I don't know. I think I might be able to write some of it off as business expenses. I really hope so. I don't know what I'll do if not, but that's a problem for future me to figure out. So we'll see. The taxes on. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe I'll get really lucky and like a lot of this other stuff that we got stretch goals for, I'll get like really good deals on them, and then the rest of that money can be put towards the taxes on the fundraiser. Yeah. Then you'll get taxed on the fundraiser, taxes paid off fundraiser. Yeah, but that'll be like far enough in the future that I might be able to save up enough money for it. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. But I should probably go ahead and head off here. We got our thumbnails made. We made 2 great thumbnails. So I'll get the waiting rooms up and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and head off. But thank you guys for hanging with me. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for yapping with me. That was a great yap. Yeah. And thanks for stream. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here. And I will see you guys. I'm taking tomorrow off, so I will see you guys on Wednesday. I think, yeah, Wednesday's the next stream day, right? Or am I streaming tomorrow? I'm taking Wednesday off. Hang on, which one was it? Okay, yeah, I'm taking tomorrow off and I'm streaming on Wednesday. Okay, I just want to double check. Anyway, thank you guys. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.